Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. The Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia has conducted a special audit on Malaysia Aviation Group in response to recent disruptions involving Malaysia Airlines services, Panama reports. Transport Minister Anthony Loke said the findings from the special audit would be presented to this cabinet this Wednesday as the government is deeply concerned about the matter. Loke said that he is also in touch with MAG's Group Managing Director, Datuk Captain Isham Ismail. In a statement on Saturday, MAG announced plans to reduce its flights and routes between now and December 2024. MAG explained that this decision is in response to recent service disruptions, which impacted Malaysia Airlines, Firefly and Amal services during the week beginning August 19, 2024. Loke said that the full report on the flight disruptions would cover details such as the age of the aircraft and all relevant aspects of the incidents. He added that MAG had taken measures to address these challenges, noting that some issues stem from supply chain difficulties for aircraft parts. Loke pointed out that technical issues similar to those experienced by MAG also occur with other airlines and emphasized that the actions are taken primarily to ensure passenger safety. Telekom Malaysia said that it is still keen to be involved in the development of the country's 5G network despite the collapse of its deal with Digital Nasional. Managing Director/Group CEO Amar Huzaimi Matduris says that TM aims to be a key partner in the country's 5G network, either by participating in the second 5G network or just being part of Malaysia's 5G ecosystem. Amar Huzaimi said that TM has requested an extension from DNB to facilitate some outstanding matters but declined to elaborate further. Meanwhile, TM's second quarter net profit fell 30% to 396.4 million from 568.7 million posted a year ago. The decrease was primarily due to a one-time recognition of tax losses in the previous year, the fixed line operator said in a filing to the local stock exchange. Quarterly revenue dipped 1.7% year-on-year to 2.91 billion, dragged by declining voice services despite steady growth in internet and data services revenue. Despite the softer numbers, TM raised its dividend for the quarter to 12.5 cent per share from 9.5 cent per share a year earlier. The weaker performance of its second quarter resulted in TM's net profit for its first half, declining by 8.7% year-on-year to 821.2 million from 898.8 million ringgit. Revenue for the 6 months was flat at 5.74 billion compared to the first half of 2023. Looking ahead, the telco said it is maintaining its 2024 guidance. Amar Huzaimi says that TM is proactively exploring new business opportunities through strategic partnerships, including collaboration with Singtel's Nextra to build an AI-ready data center in Johor. He adds that TM are focused on strengthening its core fundamentals, managing costs effectively, and seizing growth opportunities as it drives its aspiration to becoming a digital powerhouse by 2030. Tropicana Corp has entered into a sale and purchase agreement with NTT Data Group to dispose of a parcel of freehold land measuring approximately 68.457 acres in Gelang Patah, Johor Bahru for a cash consideration of 383.12 million ringgit. Tropicana said the proposed disposal presents an opportunity for the group to unlock the value of the land. The net proceeds from the proposed disposal will be channeled towards working capital and to fund property development of Tropicana Group. The group said that the land sale denotes its agility and ability to capture the right opportunities of the rapidly expanding digital economy while meeting Malaysia's stringent land requirements for data center development. NTT is a Japanese multinational IT service and consulting company headquartered in Tokyo, Japan. Meanwhile, Tropicana also pointed out that it has over 728 acres of premium land bank in Johor and will continue to build sustainable townships as well as look for strategic partners to jointly develop the land. Bank Islam Malaysia, Malaysia's largest full-fledged Islamic bank, saw its second quarter net profit come in fairly flat at 137.2 million as revenue ticked up by 2.7% year-on-year to 1.15 billion ringgit. No dividend was declared for the quarter under review. Bank Islam made a net profit of 266.3 million for the first half, up 4.8% year-on-year as revenue climbed to 2.29 billion from 2.22 billion ringgit. The stronger first half earnings earnings came amid higher net income and lower net allowance for impairment on financing, which was partially offset by higher total overheads. Bank Islam said its net income rose mainly due to higher net fund-based income, which improved by 5.8% to 1.07 billion, driven by year-on-year financing and investment securities growth. Net income margin also improved 9 BPS to 2.17% for the first half, compared to 2.08% recorded in the first half of 2023. As of end June this year, its gross impaired financing ratio was 0.92%, remaining below the industry average of 1.6%. Bank Islam's customer deposits and investment accounts also increased by 8.5% year-on-year to 78.5 billion ringgit. Current, saving and transactional investment accounts stood at 29.1 billion, translating into a Kesatria composition of 37%. Its total capital ratio, meanwhile, stood at 19.4% as at end June. Looking ahead, CEO Datuk Muhammad Muazzam Mohammed said the group will prioritise fundamentals, disciplined balance sheet management and innovative solutions to navigate economic uncertainties. He says that Bank Islam's focus remains on growing non-fund-based income, expanding wealth management and driving financing growth. Puan Naimah Abdul Khalid, wife of former Finance Minister Tun Daim Zainuddin, has filed a judicial review application to set aside the Inland Revenue Board's imposition of 313.8 million in additional tax assessment for the year 2018. Naimah filed the application in the High Court here on August 19th via Messrs. Rosli Dahlan Saravana Partnership. In the application, Naimah sought to quash the IRB order dated August 13th, deeming it as ultra vires, illegal, void, unlawful and in excess of authority, irrational and unreasonable. She also sought a declaration that the Income Tax Act operates on a territorial basis and it cannot be stretched so far as to require her to give information on assets which are under foreign jurisdiction when there is no income received in Malaysia. In addition, Naimah sought a declaration that the ITA is a law on the imposition of tax and not a law for the disclosure of financial sources used to fund investments. The case has been called for case management on September 3rd. Naimah is accused by the IRB for unreported income from 3 units of assets located in the United States worth 700.572 million ringgit. She claimed that the 3 foreign assets were purchased by her and Daim more than 30 years ago, whereas the ITA only requires taxpayers to retain documents up to 7 years. She further alleged that she is a target of collusion between the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission and the IRB to cause her to face difficulties and to tarnish her reputation.